Gossip calypso, hear all about it, yakka yak yak. Every woman up at the window, giving out the gossip and getting it back. Oh, Mrs. Brown, well, how are you now? I tell you, I've had a shocking time with an his stomach. Don't talk to me, my Charlie has gone and fallen down the stairs again. Saints preserve us, poor old chap, did he hurt himself? Well...
Hello, Mabel? Mabel! I said, Mabel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see you.
Oh, isn't this wonderful, this new modern stuff we're doing now, eh? No more standing in a phone box in the cold and wet and waiting for the pips to go, trying to get your last few words in.
Doris, sit away from your camera, then I'll be able to see you better.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better, dear. Well, I must say, Doris, you never fail to amaze me. Look at you in the 21st century. I thought you'd never grasp it.
Gemma Giles boy Edison from number 19 helped me. He's a wizard with terminology.
I think you mean technology.
Do I? Oh, well, he were only here 15 minutes and he set up me Wi-Fi. And then he got to grips with my Mark's hemorrhoids.
His hemorrhoids?
Yes, the man from Garthone Warehouse told us that hemorrhoids are so much better than iPhones.
No, you fool, it's Android.
Right, well, Edison set that up as well. It's amazing what 4-year-olds can do today. Mind, they're not very good about food, you know.
Pardon?
Well, he kept going on about how bad spam was. I mean, how can spam be bad? I were brought up on it. Mabel, do you think this is safe?
Oh, definitely. Did Edison give you protection?
Mabel, that's disgusting. What are they teaching at schools nowadays? Protection. Oh, I never knew about protection until I left school.
No. Internet protection against viruses.
Oh, yes, he did. He said, you know, he didn't want happening to me what happened to Emma White over on Cumberland Avenue.
Oh, why? Did she get infected?
Why, yes, she told me that she put video of someone sneezing on YouTube. Now the old street's doing the same. Apparently it's gone viral.
Anyway, you're all modern now, Doris. I say, I made a little joke the other day with my Bob. I said to him that rather than walking into a room and forgetting why I was there, I'd open a Google page and forget what I was looking for. Oh, never mind.
They look lovely flowers you've got there.
Oh, yes, they're from my Bob. Do you know he's still romantic? He said he saw them in the florists and he thought of me, beautiful and delicate. He still calls me his English rose.
My Mark says flowers are only for funerals. And if a woman wants flowers, she'll have to die to get any.
He's not the most romantic of men, is he? Anyway, how was that wedding of your niece?
Oh, it went okay. You know what these family weddings are like.
Oh, I do. Was there a good spread at the do afterwards?
Oh, yes. Mum did her proud. She did all the catering herself, you know. There was a good assortment of sandwiches. And we even had some of them volume fonts.
I think you mean vol fonts. They have tongue sandwiches. I do love a nice piece of tongue.
Oh, there was, but I never fancy eating anything that come out of an animal's mouth.
Well, what sandwiches did you have then?
But egg.
Egg. Ooh, I love an egg sandwich. Where were they going on their honeymoon?
Oh, some Greek island, but seeing the state she was in, it was a toss-up between there and the maternity wing at the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital.
Oh, you don't mean she's...
Oh, yes, she's well on the way, love. How she had the nerve to walk down the aisle in white, I will never know.
Oh, I say. When you were married to your Mark, had you and he not, well, did he suggest premarital relations?
Well, I once met his Uncle Arthur, a little man with bald head, and I think he was with his uncle.
No,
yeah.
no, not that sort of relations. I meant, did you and he ever, have intercourse before you were married?
My Mark was a perfect gentleman. He never laid hand on me till we were married. Here, shall I let you into a secret?
Oh, do tell.
Well, on our wedding night, my Mark didn't know how to do it.
Your Mark, I find that very difficult to believe. Everybody knows your Mark's a bit loose.
Oh, that's his bowels. He's a martyr to 'em.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant he fancies himself with the ladies.
Oh, he may have fancied himself with the ladies, but he certainly didn't know what to do on our wedding night.
Oh, say.
There was me, all fired up and laying there. My old mum said to me, on your first night with a married man, you are on the altar of sacrifice. Just lay back on the bed and think of England. I had time to think of England, Scotland, Wales, and blooming Northern Ireland.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, dear. What on earth did you do?
Well, think how I felt laying there, faced with the prospect that the man I was married to was important. You know, the soldier wouldn't stand to attention. And in those days, there were no one to turn to, not like today with all these sexual counsellors.
What did you do?
Well, I thought perhaps if I took him to see how things were done in the wild, that might help. You know, give him a bit of a lift, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do, dear.
So I took him to Banham Zoo.
Banham Zoo?
Yeah, I took him past the monkeys.
Oh, so you led him by the baboons?
No, we just held hands.
Well, did he learn anything from monkeys?
Well, that night we were in our hotel room and I started to take everything off. Well, when I say everything, I mean, you know, my old mum always told me leave something on to create an air of, you know, mystery.
What did you?
Yes, me socks.
What happened?
Well, he came out of the bathroom in such a manly way. His eyes were filled with lust and want.
Yes, and?
Then he grabbed me and he threw me on the bed.
Yes.
Then he towered over me and...
Yes.
Then he leapt in the air, swung from the light shade and threw me a banana. It's been downhill ever since.
Oh, I say. Well, did you go on your honeymoon somewhere exotic?
Yes, Great Yarmouth. The problem is, my Mark doesn't like to fly. Makes him go giddy.
Well, have you ever thought about going somewhere by ship? You can get some lovely cruises now, you know.
Yeah, I know, but the slightest rocking motion and it makes him feel ill. That's why we never had any children.
Oh, never.
It's my cousin Fred's boy. I learned from Fred. The doctor said he'll have to have his